And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
Go every day with that.
That might be our new theme song.
That might be our new theme song.
So many. How many people were in the car right now just screaming that song?
Oh, they were enjoying it so much. How do you not like Firewoman by the Cult?
Oh, using their little air freshener as a symbol.
No one knows those words. Yeah. Twisting like a something on a flip flap something.
Dude, it's got every cool rock thing ever in a song.
And a guy acting like he just acts and sings like Jim Morrison. It's perfect.
Unbelievable. I mean, come on.
I'm not a Doors
And then he became Jim Morrison.
Yeah.
You're a Doors fan now also?
I was never a Doors fan.
Oh, God. I'm having a flash.
Jay,
I'm having a flash. They meant so much to me. The Doors meant so much to me.
Everybody's everybody.
Oh, my God. Do you not like the Doors too, Bobby? Don't break my heart.
I love the Doors.
Look at dude. He knew how to work that dance, dude. Turn it up.
He had the silky Dracula hair.
All girls have my flies home.
Fucking hair.
His hair is the shit.
Would you get him drunk?
Well,
Get one where he's good. Yeah, he had some problems for sure.
He has some problems, yeah.
VMAs, I thought.
Well,
Yeah, he's nervous. It's also not his audience.
Yeah, he's a little fat, a little heavier there.
He's fat.
Go to the video. The video is
Chill
the
out.
coolest looking
That's
thing.
what I locked in on.
Get your mind.
He's a
He
little
was
heavier
fat.
there.
Go to the video.
couldn't
The
get-
video's the coolest, dude. Rock and roll true stories and just type in the Cult. It'll just be like, the Cult fucks up, terrible performance, fights a fan, sues a fan.
No one's ever had a good word to say about him.
Yeah.
Sucks.
But look at those fucking Morrison moves.
I
Damn.
love that. I love that whole album. Is
At Allen's
pretty good.
Boots, I was this close to go. I didn't even go over to look. I was only this close to looking because I'm not going to describe it, but Allen's Boots has the just over the pants.
Leathers.
No, like the Jim Morrison Cult style belt.
Oh.
That just, it's not through loops.
It's just it's a accoutrement.
It's accoutrement to hang like just above your ass.
Yeah.
And I didn't though.
You'd have to get a regular belt and then have a accoutrement belt.
Accoutrement belt?
Over.
I have no ass.
Buddy,
I need an actual belt for sure.
but you can do that. I have seen people that do that.
and over the pants belt, dude. I thought about it.
Yeah, you should get an accoutrement belt. You'd look good in that.
I had a big over the pants belt phase.
I do want leather pants though, but I don't have an ass either.
I'm
you
so
need an
worried
ass?
about how my dick and balls will feel in leather pants.
I think it would be so cool to get leather pants that fit, like that have to fit your legs, kind of go down straight. You know?
Me and you are not built for leather pants because we both have the same issue.
Come on.
No matter what happens, no matter how much we get it together,
Don't say it.
we're gonna be.
No.
Listen to me.
No.
We're always gonna be built
No.
like a meatball on
Stop.
toothpicks.
I don't want to hear it.
So
Jay, I don't want to hear it.
you don't want to have tiny little legs with this weird fucking upper body.
But
It
if
doesn't
they-
make sense.
If they make the leather pants the waistband like elastic.
Okay,
so-
now you're not talking about cool leather pants anymore. You're talking about leather sweats, which is a weird thing to
I need
have.
drawstring for leather pants.
I mean, look at Jim Morrison though, rocking those shits.
Do they have fat guy leather pants?
Christine, I wouldn't look good with an over the pants, with an just a belt for accoutrement.
Here's what you do.
Have to wear a belt, so that is a funny look.
We get leather pants, Jay, and we get the accoutrement belt, but then we get the shirt that tucks in but hangs out a little bit like a little foofy.
Yeah.
So it hides our little foofy.
Would you settle for white jeans?
No.
Because that's another thing.
No, because I'm a
problem for-
slob and I drink too much coffee.
Well,
By
leather-
noon,
leather
they look like
pants-
shit.
Leather pants are not doing you any favors either.
Black leather fat dude pants. Fat people in leather pants. There's got to be a fat guy that had leather pants.
I'll tell you what I hate is that Jim Morrison, all of his again, it's one of those looks, and I'm sure you've had this with Eddie Vedder. When you idolize a rock star, the way I did Jim Morrison for so many years, he's got some really cool looking phases. Not necessarily great times of his career, but where he looked cool. But all the best performances are when brown leather pants and short hair was the shittiest look for him, but he rocked that a lot.
He rocked, but he still looked good. What's
No,
that?
Jim Morrison with long hair, with no beard. Young with long hair was the coolest looking thing in the fucking world.
I don't want to look like a fat Star Wars character.
I'm not sure what you're doing. Are you putting Bobby in the...
He could not pull off the Jim Morrison look when he got fat.
Who?
He looked terrible. Fat. Doing the Jim Morrison look when he was fat.
Who, actual Jim Morrison?
No,
Yeah.
Christine, go to long hair Jim
28.
Morrison.
Yeah, he was
27 when
fat.
he died. 27.
I can wear those. I can
Fat
maybe wear
has no
those.
age.
Can I wear those?
He would have grown out of that.
They have them in 5XL.
I don't want 5XL.
It's probably what you need in that. There's the measuring for leather pants.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, long hair Jim Morrison fucking ruled.
I kind of like Court Case on trial, Jim.
Oh, I don't mind the beard, but right, look at that right there. Were you singing?
Where?
Yeah, no, you went right past it. Over, right
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
I mean, come on, what a good-looking dude.
Yeah.
His long hair ruled.
He was already a fall-down drunk of a mess before he even became famous. Because when he was in college, they have a lot of people telling drunk stories about Jim. So, like, he didn't create that rock star idol thing. He was already a drunken mess.
No, he was a problem for sure.
Yeah, from the get-go.
I think he was like a drug addict shithead, is what it was. But man, did I love Jim Morrison.
Why don't you grow your hair like that?
I would.
Why don't you?
This is gonna be so bad in between. The scruff times.
Yeah, in the middle when you look like a lesbian.
Every time I say I'm going to do it, there's some haircuts I get where I'm like, I'm just going to let it start going now. And then I go, I don't know, man.
The awkward part lasts about,
But-
6 months to a year?
At least.
Yeah, but you could do it too. You got a golden handcuffs right now with this job. Don't worry about it. You don't got whatever you lose in fans, you'll gain back when you get the hair back. It's 10 times fold.
Yeah,
Do you understand that?
Maybe I should try long hair one more shot.
You should do long hair one more shot, but fluff it up. Don't do the stringy rock thing you had going.
No, my long hair was beautiful.
But you should fluff it like his. Like,
Well, he has wavier hair than I have.
yeah, but you can wave yours. Get them curled. I mean, you get your fingernails done.
not
Why don't you
getting-
put some curlers in your hair?
I'm not going to get my hair curled.
Buddy, you'll do your eyebrows and your fingernails, but you won't curl your hair?
I don't have to curl. It starts curling at the bottom. My long hair at its longest was fucking dope. Whether you like long hair or not is subjective, but the hair itself was well taken care of.
It was nice, but it was a little, what's that word I'm looking for?
It also got towards the end.
Yeah, it was greasy.
What?
It was, look it, it's thin. It's like, it's limp.
No, like here it's great.
Where?
I mean, when I did fucking
It's
Jimmy Fallon, it's not greasy at all, dude.
It's not greasy, but it's flat. It's, what do they call
Oh,
that?
I like that. I like the hair to hang if it's going to happen.
I want it to be like Jim Morrison.
You don't know what it's going to be because that's a young man's head right there.
It's also, I have no idea what's going to... My hair will come in a whole different texture now, possibly.
Right, and all the product you've been using, you don't know what's going to happen. I say try, though.
I don't even want hair that long anymore.
I love Lou. Lou always says something weird, and then he goes, "No, but do it. I love it."
Well, I don't
Hey
even,
man,
I don't
I'll
even,
compliment you right at the end, so you don't get mad at me. Hey Jay,
I don't even mean
you
hair
might
that long.
You might have pube head, but you know what? Try it. I love it, man. We'll see what happens. I'm with you all the way.
Hair envy.
I don't think if I grow it long, I would grow it long for that again, like the down my shoulders.
No, you can't because I think that's why.
I think more like a Bradley Cooper long, where it's just combed, like, you know, it's like wavy and longer, but like here long.
But let me ask you a question. You're rejecting what I'm saying to you. I think if you let it go like Jim Morrison, right? No. Right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The one right there where he's got the, yes.
And you
you
fluff
go.
fluff it up a little bit.
But that's fluffed.
You want to tease his hair?
I'm not teasing my hair.
You know what I want? Here's the word: volume.
Yeah.
He has no volume in the top of his head. All
thinking-
the volume's at the bottom.
I'm thinking of Bradley Cooper in A Star Is Born.
Yes, but not
Hair.
after a drunken stupor.
No.
On
Right here when
stage.
he's playing, when he's
Yeah.
when he's playing music and that's good.
That's slimy.
Like the Desperado look.
Desperado, Banderas.
Yeah.
I
He
can't
had
grow that kind of
hair.
texture hair. He's a Mexican.
I want you to fluff it a little bit. Get a little texture into it, little volume. You need volume.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's-
like there, like volume.
No, not like that.
Not-
That's how my old hair was.
No, Selma Hayek.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
not him.
Okay, fair enough.
I think you should grow your hair, dude. I think number one, everybody.
I do worry that you and DJ Lou are conspiring as bald people just to make me do something stupid with my hair.
Yeah, dude, you got a healthy scalp.
Jay.
Do something with it.
Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Lou, he's on to us. He's on to our bald meetings.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob just joined the club. He's a little premature, but he's coming.
Yeah, dude, get in on it. We'll see. We'll see.
Be funny if Christine just took her hair off. It was a wig. Jay, grow your hair.
We'll see. I did enjoy not putting like products in my hair, like to style it, and just products in my hair to smooth it.
Well, wouldn't it be great to be able to put a little scrunchie in and have a different bunch of styles?
Yes, well, I'd like to see right there is like good length for what we're talking about, but my face couldn't have been fatter.
I mean, dude, you can't. It doesn't. Maybe that's what made your hair straight. Your fatness, your weight actually stretched your hair.
My fat face pushed my hair out. It's possible.
I
God
will say
damn.
this, if
Wow, dude, you've. Yeah, fucking
My face looks kind of different from that, doesn't it?
Dude, you look so much. You look so much sexier than that.
Thank you.
We were both fatties.
Oh, yeah.
You had good shoulders.
If you are going to do it, you should do it now because old guys with long hair is not a good look.
I know. I disagree.
Who looks good?
Okay, the dude from
Sons of Anarchy, Kurt Sutter.
the dude that was in Roadhouse. What's his name?
Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott looks fantastic.
Sam Elliott.
What?
Can't compare him to a human being, any other human being.
Sure you
Why?
can.
He has long hair and he's old.
Sam Elliott.
Look at that guy's fucking gorgeous. Jay,
Yeah.
if you had that,
Yeah.
I'd suck your ass.
Absolutely
I
correct.
mean, Bruce Dickinson let his hair grow out. It looks terrible now.
Is it long?
Yes.
Bruce Dickinson?
Yes,
That's
like
stupid.
1985.
Yeah, but
light
he
hair
had dumb.
now.
He had dumb hair when
Can
he
you
his
go
hair
back
was
to
long
that guy
always.
right there? Look at that. That's what I'm talking. See how he has volume? I just want you to have
Yeah,
volume.
that's too much volume, Bobby.
Is that Charlie's Angel
That's
volume?
Fawcett
crazy.
volume.
That's a crazy amount of volume that I will not ever put into my hair.
Is that Farrah Fawcett volume? That's
yeah.
the Bionic Woman volume.
That I will not put that volume in my hair. That is a gay amount of volume.
I don't know. I like it. Maybe I just want you to be. Ooh.
Right, I'm thinking just like a little bit longer all around,
Yeah.
where I could do something with it. But I'd like to not be putting like a product in my hair.
Bradley Cooper now
Always
you,
when I
you
have to
can
do
pull
my hair.
off. That would look good.
This
You
guy.
should do
Yeah, there
that.
you go, Jay. Do that.
There I am.
That's funny because that's what it might be because you're old. It
Yeah.
might just be fuzzy
Just
pubes.
hay. Just hay hair.
Pull up Bruce Dickinson now. It's just
Please, I want to
I
see
don't
that.
get it.
Who is Bruce Dickinson?
Lead singer of Iron Maiden. Christine, self-report your face to the glass after this.
Self-report. Jay, you should know what you should do too. I was thinking about.
Bradley Cooper, my hair.
You should do that, but you know what else you should do?
Leave Christine for Lady Gaga.
No, you should not do that.
You wish.
Even though they're from she's in Jersey. She lives in Jersey.
Gaga.
She does live in Gaga.
Ooh, maybe we'll cross paths. I'll stalk her like you do the Ryans.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Grow your mustache out, grow your beard out, and then get a little twist on the
No.
mustaches.
Nope.
Why?
I'm not twisting my mustache.
Why? You get mustache wax.
I will not.
Why? Why?
I'm not putting mustache wax.
Why?
I don't know. It looks weird. I never liked that look on anybody.
Why?
The twisty mustache.
Buddy, you look like a old time vaudeville guy.
I keep a beard, a reasonable beard that I have, and just grow the hair
fine.
Bradley Cooper long.
Fine, maybe I'll do it.
Do it.
I will. I'm gonna do it.
You should.
I'm gonna do it.
And you start dyeing it Hollywood Hulk Hogan style.
Well, who does your beard again? Guy.
There's a new guy.
Yeah, don't bring
Oh,
up the
you
old
don't.
guy.
Don't bring up.
Don't bring him
Jacob.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
we-
forgot it's over.
We don't bring. Well, it's not over. Nothing's over.
His name's Kenny. He's over at City Image.
Yeah, not as good.
He takes appointments though, which is pretty dope.
But he doesn't talk to you the way.
He doesn't touch me the way I used to get touched.
Black Lou's pissed.
Sorry, Black Lou. Sometimes
buddy.
you got to change barbers, bro. Black people never understand that. They'll die with their barber.
Well, they know too much.
They'll get prison visitations just to go get their haircut from the same guy.
Because they know too much, dude.
They know too
It's
much.
like the mob. You can explain all your whole life to somebody new, who your aunt is, what's going on.
So now he's grown his hair long.
I mean,
So I'm
live
growing my
it looks
hair.
terrible.
And that's to piss off all the old people who can't grow their hair anymore. Oh, I think he's trying to be funny. He's not nailing it. Go up to the picture of him. It doesn't look good.
That's not a good, and that's even better than it really does look than it looks now. It's
Well, he's got it pulled back there.
just
No, it's
wispy.
not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think the long coming down. I think my hair looked best when it was long. Because the bottom like curled up. I thought it was cool and it looked good to me. What I wanted. This now, you don't want to look. You're so close to looking like a fucking lesbo with certain hair, and he's got no facial hair, and that gray hair that kind of just goes nowhere.
So funny.
Once I,
You so close to look like a lesbo, and then she brought that photo back up where you
oh, we're looking at a lesbo.
look
Big fat
100%
lesbo.
like
Yeah, dude.
you look like you have a Suzuki truck, and you save dogs every weekend.
But I rescue. I'm excited to see Iron Maiden again, though. They're so good live. That old son of a bitch, pilot asshole. Yeah, no one likes him
Pull it
either.
off,
Another one everybody hates.
Well, the lead singer's they're the front man, they're always going to have the biggest ego, right? And they all they're showing up with is their fucking voice.
Well, Bruce Dickinson does the concert, then flies the band to the next spot. He's their pilot.
How do you not have an ego?
Yo, how much does it suck?
He's incredible.
How do you not have an ego when you're like, let's go, and you jump in the front seat of a 747?
Yeah. And I think he was almost he could have been on the British Olympic fencing team also if he chose.
Why? That must annoy the shit out of like high-level musicians and bands where the problem of the thing is always the singer. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause you're like, man, I went to, whether it's school, some of these guys are classically trained, some of them are self-taught, but they really had to master a thing. And then you're like, and then the lead singer of Puddle of Mudd is fucking up your chances of becoming multimillionaires because he can't fucking act like not a jerk off. You know what I'm saying? Smash Mouth. The guy's fucking up. The band's still playing the music, I'm sure, at high level. They're doing everything they did, so they promised they would do since the 90s, and he's drunk, falling off stage. He died, ultimately, of like drinking and shit. He drank himself to death. Yeah. But these guys are the guys with technically the least functional talent.
Yeah, but it's also it's the most prevalent talent because their voice is the sound. You had to go find a Filipino guy that sounded like Steve Perry.
Correct.
You can get somebody to play the guitar. You can get somebody to do the drums. Everything else.
I'm saying you're least recognized, most skilled, and also subject to the personality of the most flamboyant fuckface in your crew of friends.
Well, because they know that they're out in the front. Everybody's loving them, number one, pretty much, right? And and your voice is the stamp of the whole band.
But Sebastian Bach, currently, when he goes out and tours, Sebastian Bach, he is the least talented person on stage right now.
But
right,
when
least.
But when Skid Row was there, oh my God, it was his voice and his hair and his front.
Yep.
He was
all the
epic.
talent, all the guys who made the songs, wrote the notes. And did the I roll my eyes with you. I understand. I'm just trying to put myself in the perspective of them. Like they wrote the notes, and then he came in and put down the words, sang it, and it becomes Sebastian Bach's song. Right. That if you get rid of him and have another singer for Skid Row, which they did, no one really gives a shit.
No one gives a shit. That's why Prince was such an epic performer. He wrote, played, did everything, and he sang. Really. And he's like...
The guy was a modern-day Taylor Swift.
Buddy, Taylor Swift is garbage, but yes, I guess. Sorry, Christine. Christine just gave me
I think she used to write all of her own stuff.
Of course
she still does. She writes really shitty music. But I'll tell you what, I'll never say I hate Taylor Swift ever. And the only reason why is we will never, ever, ever get back together. We will never... There's the only one.
Yeah.
Listen, Blink-182's got one that I like.
What?
One.
What is it?
What's My Age Again? I like that song. That's it.
I like Blink-182. I like them.
You like teenage girls.
I do. I like bands that sing that angst shit.
Never seen me going to the mall.
Yeah. I like that. I've always liked that.
Borrowed my mom's car.
Yeah.
She's pissed. I'm late.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's dad is gonna kill me. They have to sing these lyrics at 60 years old.
Yeah, and I still relate to them because when I was a teenager, I didn't have anybody.
Borrowed $5 from my uncle.
I relate to all those words. Stole my mom's friend's car at her wedding. Almost died on a cliff, but went back and they were there mad at me.
We danced like jerk-offs in a field.
I love it. I like it. I like it. I don't know why.
And then we all drink stupid booze. They stink.
I like
that kind of music bites
best.
shit.
I love
I love them too, Christine.
Travis Barker's a genius.
Travis Barker is probably...
Mark and Tom have the best... I mean, they have great stage banter.
I'm not going through that, but listen...
Yeah, Christine thinks they're Zeppelin.
I never said they had great... I don't know about their stage banter, but...
You should see them live, Bobby. I think you'd really love it.
I'll go with you to see them. I'd love it.
Yeah.
Listen to that. My thing.
Sure.
My
Jay can't come
mom
and ruin it for me.
hates me. She keeps getting stepfathers that beat me and leave me.
My mom's boyfriend is a dick. I steal from my mom's drawers.
Waiting.
I wear different colored socks so you think I don't give a shit. I wear sweaters in California.
What are you gonna wear? A fucking heavy jacket?
Oh, no, a hoodie.
Need a sweater or a hoodie?
Where's a hoodie?
You should see me at Blink-182 at Madison Square Garden.
Damn, what a Tasmanian
You should
devil of
see me at
excitement.
Blink-182 at Madison Square Garden.
Everyone's there. It's so great.
Listen,
Christine's no fun kicks.
What do you say?
I said that was one of your Christine's no fun kicks.
Well, I'm not going to Blink-182.
I'll go.
I do not want you to go.
I'll go.
Me too.
I'll go with you. I mean, I'm probably a little too old to go. I'm gonna have to dye my facial hair or shave it off.
You know who I want to go
No,
with?
no.
Put a bow tie on with nipple tassels. And
There's
do
not a
something
batch of new young girls going there. What you are going to go see is ladies with jowls and fucking baggy necks squeezing into fucking Avril Lavigne clothes.
weird. My type of porn, baby.
Absolutely right it is.
My type of porn. I'll go there and fucking flirt with all those cancer freckled chest bitches and have a good time.
never know.
I love a nice chewy elbow. I love a nice fat elbow on a woman.
We weren't
yeah.
expecting that Deftones crowd to be as young and hot as
There
they
was
were.
some crazy young
That was
hot ass
crazy.
to Deftones.
Yeah,
I
I
mean
know.
some
Dressed
turn your
up.
head hot ass at that fucking.
Yes, dress slutty, which is nice to see after fucking COVID sweat era.
It's a
Yeah.
TikTok. It's a TikTok thing though.
That was. Can I say something about that crowd? That it looked like just you and Christine over and over again.
Duplicated.
I walked up to 7 different couples and went, "Hey, I got the oh, not you. Hey, I got not you. Hey, I got the shit. God damn it! There's a lot of black chains and fucking
You're like, holy shit, you guys are Asian. And I thought that was them.
a lot of mittens and red hair dye.
No doubt. No doubt.
But yeah, but he looked young, but his face was fucking old.
Who,
The lead singer, man. When they did the close up on his face, I mean, he looked like
Deftones.
he looked like George Lopez.
Boy, let me tell you something.
Oh,
Chino Marino was a gorgeous young man.
great name.
And then he went through some severe ups and downs, alcohol and drug problems. And he would be sometimes flat out fat. He's
Yeah.
been really fat, so his face is a little beaten up by that. But he's always looked. What's great about it is he's thin, so he looks cool again. But yeah, his face is
Yeah,
worse.
he looks like
his
George
face
Lopez.
is worse for the wear. But look when he was young; he was a good-looking kid.
Look, get a picture of him right now.
Oh yeah, no, right now is a different story.
Right now, he looks like 100% like every other.
Well, I wouldn't even do now. Now is not the best
Is that
tell
not,
of it.
Is that not George Lopez or not? I mean,
Yeah,
look at that.
no, without a doubt. But that's him now, and like he
Hello,
looks good.
fuckers. Does he say?
Go
Every
when
time
he's
he comes out. Hello, fuckers. We're the Deftones, fuckers. Dude, you gonna kick us across the border, Mr. Trump? Go fuck yourself. We'll go by ourselves.
You're doing
There-
Mencia.
Hey, no, that's band, Holmes.
There you go. There you get to see. I mean, that's where it's gotten. So
Hey, my name is Chino Marino, and I love cookies.
right.
I love tacos, and I love megas.
I
Me
agree.
and Josh Allen get the mega. Every time we're in Austin, I go and get the mega.
I agree with you, Bobby. It looks like this guy should be producing one of your shows over at You Know What, dude. Gino Marino, he's going to be on the road with Bobby filming.
Bobby has
I mean, look at
jokes.
him now. Look how good he looks now, actually.
I look good now, but let me tell you something. For a long time, I come see me. I couldn't run around the stage. I whipped the microphone around there. I tried to eat it one night.
And that's what I'm thinking about getting currently Chino Marino hair.
No,
No. Current.
no.
You're not looking at the current. You're
I
just
am
saying
looking at
things.
current, right over to the right.
Nope.
That's current.
Yeah. It's a good length.
That is.
Yeah. I mean, you're looking at him sweating. That's a good length.
No, I want you to have
Gotta go
long
longer.
hair on the back, man. I say you grow it.
You guys are racist against Mexicans.
Yeah, we are. But that's besides the point.
Real nice, dude.
Dude, I love Mexicans. You don't like Mexicans. You hired Israelis. I hired Mexicans to do my
No,
work.
I hired an Israeli to hire Mexicans.
That's true. I hired Mexicans to hire Guatemalans.
Technically, I hired Christine to hire an Israeli to hire Mexicans.
I hired Don to hire a Mexican to hire Guatemalans who had hired El Salvadorians.
So we were both wise in hiring Christine and Dawn.
That's right.
Smart guys.
We are smart.
That's going to be my hair.
Do I get benefits?
I see on no benefits.
You have benefits.
Oh yeah.
That's called heat.
You live a life of benefits.
It's called heat and AC.
Sorry, do I get health insurance?
That's called the full fridge.
Yeah. You sewed your pussy shut, and then I moved you into a house. I think you're getting some benefits.
They really did sew them shut. And they shut down the pussy factory on us. They opened up the pussy factory to get us, and then as soon as they got us, they shut that factory down like a Ford dealership in Detroit.
Yeah.
And they did the great white fucking walkout. And now we're expected to go on the road and not fucking do anything.
It's fine.
I'm gonna kill myself.
It goes long enough. You don't even miss it anymore. You're like, I don't even remember what it was like.
I know. I do.
I'm like, I don't remember.
I don't even know how.
I'm like, was it ever good? Maybe it was never good. Maybe that's why we stopped.
Can I ask a question? When you fuck, do you do circles or do you pump in and out? I forget.
I don't know either. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm not the person to ask.
I don't know. Anybody Blue? Anything? You've been banging, right?
Yes.
You pump in and out or circles?
A little bit of both, I
Oh, a
would
little
say.
bit of both.
Nice.
What first? Pump
Circles,
Circles. Okay.
Circles then the pump. Dippity dip. I see on the topic sheet here,
Agenda.
WrestleMania. Thumbs down, it says.
Let me tell you
Released the same night as my special. Didn't realize at the time, and I know I have a fan base that is going to be a struggle on that first night. What do you do first? You got to do WrestleMania live.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'm a fan. I love it. I've been following the whole storyline.
But who calls this thumbs down? Is this a you call?
I say it's thumbs down.
Oh, okay, that's what I was saying.
No, a lot of people, because of what they did. Here's what they did. They had The Rock come in months ago, set this up, wanted Cody Rhodes right? Cena was going to fight Cody. Cena's last year.
Cena went heel.
Cena went heel because of The Rock told him to, right?
He also went bald.
He fixed that, I believe.
I don't think he did.
Okay, maybe he didn't. But
I saw back when he first turned heel. It's crazy what's going on back
I think
there.
since then something happened because I didn't see.
I don't think you can get a transplant and keep wrestling.
No, you can't.
I don't think you can get a hair transplant and wrestle next day. I think you would also
I think they sprayed it. They have magnetic spray here.
Oh, he wasn't using it for the longest time. He looked ridiculous.
Well, what happened, they set up this WrestleMania. Now, the WrestleMania used to be one night. Now it's Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
So they're selling out the arena 2 nights in a row. 69 or 67,000 people a night. It's an epic all-weekend thing. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Some say it's the Skankfest of wrestling.
It is. It reminds me very much of Skankfest. Just not as fun.
Not as fun as Skankfest. But Jelly Roll's going to be at both.
Saturday night was epic. They had a double heel turn with Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman, who is Roman Reigns, is he's his guy, right? You got CM Punk with Paul Heyman, who have history from ECW. They're friends, and then you have Seth friggin' Rollins, who they had a 3-way match, and
Nice.
fucking Paul Heyman turns on CM Punk.
In the middle of a 3-way?
Well, he was supposed to be, CM Punk said, listen, you owe me, I want you by my side at WrestleMania. Because it was CM Punk's first time headlining WrestleMania. It's like this big thing for him. And he got him this deal, Paul Heyman. So all of a sudden,
An all-guy 3-way.
3-way wrestling match, Jay.
Quote unquote.
No, wrestling match. They
But
wrestled.
like gay sex.
No, it's wrestling.
But it's thinly veiled gay sex.
I mean, thinly, but yes.
Okay.
So, I mean, they're rubbing their shit in each other's faces.
A 3-way dance, they call that.
But so what happened? It's so funny because wrestling is so fake, and the fact that we know it's fake, but
Spoiler alert.
well, it's kayfabe, right? But we know, and I love that they let us in on it. But
Bobby, and I think I'm crazy here.
Yeah.
I think I'm wrong. I've always called it kayfabe. 'Cause
kayfabe.
I'm
sorry,
probably
it's
an idiot.
kayfabe. It's kayfabe.
Oh.
But I'm gonna say something right now, guys. He did it, guys. I mean, listen, Jay, that is so amazing.
Class move.
What you just, Christine. I mean,
I thought it was beautiful.
it was. I can't believe, man. You're growing so much, and you would have never
in front of your eyes.
You would have never done this with Dan. 'Cause he would have not corrected you. He would have done it at this stupid dinner with those guys
right.
behind your back.
You were taking the credit dinner and shit talked me
He
behind
would
my
have
back.
shit talked you with these fucking assholes at Tom
Classic Dan.
Huckabee's, whatever dumb restaurant they go to.
Classic soda.
Right?
Taking the crew out and shit talking me all day behind my back.
I told you to your face, your micro corrections, so you'd learn.
I worked.
And you know what? That was fucking beautiful.
I did the work on myself.
It's kayfabe, right?
Thank you for helping me look inward.
Buddy, thank you for actually trying to make a difference with yourself. Because not only is it going to better my life on this show, it's going to better all our lives.
Not Christine. You understand now I've taken it out on her tenfold at home.
Of course.
Thanks a lot, guys.
I just don't want to
She's
take it
going to
out
get
on me.
corrected on every fucking thing she says. Micro correct, macro corrections are about to be coming. Girl, macro corrections. Is WrestleMania free on Netflix?
No.
Peacock.
It's Peacock.
No,
It's
it's
free on Peacock, though.
Is it? Yeah.
Right? Now you just get it if you have a Peacock. That's cool. That's very cool.
But so what happened? This is so funny. I don't know if you can bring it up. You have to bring up Paul Heyman when he turns on. This is how he turns. He turns on CM Punk for Roman. Now Roman is like, okay, great, he's my guy again. And Seth is got his back to him. He gives Roman the chair. Now, but the way and then he turns on Roman, but he goes underneath and punches them from underneath, like so you're saying it's
in the
gay,
gagoots?
It's a gagoots, and it's very gay. But what he does do when he punches Roman, he punches him from underneath and then just goes "Ugh," and just wiggles his dick around his balls just to make sure he goes on. Here we go.
Just to jiggle him up.
So he already took out. You see CM Punk behind him. He hit him in the nuts. Now he gives the chair to Roman, and Seth is just standing there. Now here, this is it right here. Watch what he does.
Payback is finally coming
Look at watch.
to Roman Reigns.
Here it goes. Wait, now watch.
Ring the bell, dude. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Yeah, exactly. Ding-a-ling-a-lings.
I saw Paul Heyman at H&H Bagels once, and we had a little Philly love for each other.
He's the best. He's so over the top. I mean, his face is nuts.
He looks like he looks in such bad health. He's so red and
I know, but
bulby,
he's Boss Hog.
Yeah.
But he is so perfect for this.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Roman Reigns, by the way,
This
who has
was-
an excuse to have a bad body when this guy's had 4 bouts with cancer and he's never been more shredded?
Yeah, I know. He looks great. So he turned on him, went with Seth, which is crazy. He turned on Roman, who is the king. You know what I mean? He's the head of the table. He's the top dog. He's been with him for years, right? As his wise man.
The Shield.
What before he was with the Shield with Seth, by the way. Did you know that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Did you?
Yes.
You know he was. All right. So
Well, Christine won't remember this, but the one Monday Night Raw that we went to that we ruined for Dan when we went to the Garden with him.
Oh, you did?
Or Brooklyn. Barclays Center.
how'd you ruin it?
I didn't mean. I didn't.
You weren't
Just
going
by
to
being-
fake.
No. I will not take any blame for this. I have no blame for this. I went there fully ready to embrace it. I don't know anything going on. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to follow along with the show. I was very into. I've been to wrestling a bunch when I was younger. I think the production's fun. I like all the stuff, the wrestling, the crowd going nuts. It was great.
We're also sitting behind the production booth, which was
Dan,
He loves wrestling.
he likes to go cut loose and be a child at wrestling, which
Yeah.
I wanted him to do. I had no problem, and you would see, and I know particularly the moment,
You cut
the
loose at
Shield.
Comedy Jam.
Yeah,
You're a child.
absolutely.
You pretty much Grease 3.
Yeah.
You're a fucking faggy T-bird.
I need a cool rider.
I mean, it really is. I
It
mean,
is.
If Josh is on a bar, like singing fucking Teenage Dropout,
That bar thing really meant something to you.
it really
You
did.
loved it.
It was pretty great, but it was fucking the gayest thing I've ever seen.
Sure.
you loved it.
It was great. Listen, I loved it, but it was pure gayness. It was pure. If
You're
I
a rock star.
let me tell you something. No, if it was drinking Bobby, I'd be like, we got to beat these guys up.
Nice.
we got to take all these guys out.
Yeah.
Start with those 2 twins.
And it wouldn't have
Bobby
happened
was,
because you're 12.
Bobby was a queer badge. Let's go queer badge.
You guys,
No,
are
I used to love it. So we went, and
Rocky Horror Picture Show people.
we were enjoying. I was enjoying the thing very much, but I don't know the stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
And then, particularly the moment, the one where I really was like, we're ruining Dan's good time.
Oh, did I say something wrong?
Huh?
Why do you got that face?
It's all good.
What happened?
Nothing
You
happened.
got to cut something out, don't
No,
you?
no, you have to say it.
What'd you say?
It's business talk between me and
Yeah,
Louis.
I know, but you can't in the middle of the show look
I'm
at
not
him
doing
make
anything
a
that
face.
would throw something off.
What we
Well,
do?
Black Lou, what was it?
What was it?
We have to make an edit.
What'd I say?
Usually, yeah, you can't say the F word.
Well, say it. Can I say sissy bot?
Sure.
How about limp wristy?
Mhm.
How about pinky underwears?
Twirly
Those
bird.
are all great.
Okay, sorry. No.
I think you can call gay people chink.
All right, so you were chinking out. Is that right? You have to
I
edit
have
that.
to check with Big Jim on that one.
Can you call people the wrong slurs?
Is that
don't
why?
think so.
Is that why Big Jim's not looking me in the eye today when he came down?
How about if I use the N word freely, but I'm only talking about Jews?
Right.
I have to, again,
No,
I
I
have
think
to
that.
check.
I think that's
Run it
what-
up the ladder.
Yeah.
Because I think this might be a brand new dawning of live radio.
It's
I'm gonna-
above my pay grade.
I'm not going to use the F word. I'm going to call them orange peels. How's
There
that?
you go.
Fine, yeah.
Jay,
Nothing wrong with that.
you and Josh, a bunch of orange peels. Go ahead.
Can't argue that.
Yeah.
Cannot argue that.
Yeah.
But so one of the big things that happened at that wrestling event,
Yeah.
we were with Soder, was the Shield reunited for the first time in a while, I guess.
Crazy.
And so they played whatever the Shield's music is,
Yeah.
and the 3 or 4 guys came out, I think, to help Roman Reigns. It was like they formed and came and helped him. And the place went crazy.
Yeah.
And Dan, next to me, started to stand up. He went, oh! And he started to get up, and then he looked over at me, who was just like smiling, and he didn't stand all the way up, and then he just went like this. He just went, yes. He just gave like a little a little fist to himself. I'm like, oh, and I said to Christina, I go, we're ruining. I feel bad we came.
Yep.
I'm having a good time, but he's not letting himself be
No.
free. He's worried that I'm judging him.
But you were.
No.
You were,
We were
dude.
giggling a little.
You know, buddy. Let me tell you something. You don't know your face. You didn't even know you micro-corrected till a month ago.
I was having a good time at
You
wrestling.
were having a good time, but when he got up to try to get into it like we do when you're at wrestling, and he looked over at you and you were looking up with those judgmental, beautiful eyes, he had to pull it back. You should have got up with him and went, what are we fucking screaming for? You know, but instead you looked at him like he's a wet orange.
Bobby.
Better?
The music.
Better? Black Lou, we good?
You make an orange peel?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. Whoa.
Hey.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah.
No, I'm telling.
That's fucking crazy. If they came back, I'd lose my mind.
Well, they did.
That's awesome. They
But
came
the
through
thing was,
crowd.
everyone reacted to the music. I didn't even know the music, so I don't even know what I'm looking at yet.
I know.
I was not taking his time. I felt terrible that because in my mind, I was like, part of the fun was going to be Dan whooping and going for the things, and then I'll join in and whoop along too.
Yeah, that's his fault. He should have just went for it and not cared. 'Cause
Just
you
went for it.
You wouldn't have cared.
No, I would have
No.
been as fun. I would have listen. If we were yelling stuff out, I would have had fun. I would have started yelling stuff
Yes.
out too. I would have.
If you took him to a Rocky Horror Picture Show, you guys would have flipped out.
I'm not
That's
familiar with the Rocky Horror Picture. I've never gone to the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
All right, well, you look like you might have.
I don't. Christine
sorry.
used to date a guy who dressed like a lady all the time. Went to Rocky
Just
Horror Picture Show.
once he dressed like a
It was
lady.
constant.
It
She
wasn't his
said.
thing.
She said he used to
No,
constantly go to
my
Rocky Horror
friend-
Picture Show
my
and
other-
wear tights.
No, my other
And
friend's boyfriend
fishnets.
had a whole alter ego.
The story's
Crystal
changed
Price.
through the years. Christine dated gays before me.
Not gays.
Doug.
You can say gays.
Oh, you can say gays?
Yes.
Oh, all right, gays.
You just can't say orange peels.
I didn't date gays. I was in love with gays.
Right. And then you dated the closest thing to gays, guys who dress like women.
Yeah, those are called
Orange peels.
orange peels.
No, they're called trans.
Those are called salad dressing.
Christine, no big deal. You just dated a sweet transvestite from old transsexual San Diego or whatever.
He was also 6'4".
Huh?
He was also 6'4".
You trying to say he's taller than me, so that should mean something?
No, I'm just saying it was a 6'4"
Set me up to fight
guy.
him. Set me up to fight your
Just
ex-boyfriend at Skankfest, Christine.
Oh my
And
god.
height gets you.
I want him to show
gets
up.
you
Not want anything to do with me, Jay.
I want your 6'4" lawyer ex-boyfriend to come up in his fucking fishnets. And I'm gonna straighten his shit out.
I mean,
Yes, Jacob?
transvestite, but
I'd love to see
6'4".
Yeah.
So what are you
Yeah.
gonna do?
Oh yeah.
How great would it be?
What are you
put
gonna
a-
do?
If you put a triangle on him and choked him out with fishnets on, Just a big high heel wrap
something?
around his neck.
I would not come home with Christine, but I do see the humor in me getting beat up by Christine's transvestite ex-boyfriend.
He's not a transvestite.
Yeah, he's an orange peel.
Christine, how are you so sure he's not a transvestite? You don't know what his life's been since then.
That is true.
Find him right now on Facebook. I guarantee.
You think he grew out of being a transvestite after you?
Yeah, let me tell you something. When you dress like a woman in that era, and now it's okay to do it, he's doing it now.
Do you think your behavior is that of a brash man so much that you feel you have to date transvestites?
Yeah. Jim Norton didn't get further away from cock.
Yeah.
Hey, he's a very nice guy.
Do you feel like your ex-boyfriend felt there had to be a woman in that relationship, so he had to do it?
Because you.
Do you think if he thought if he didn't dress like a woman that he felt like he was in a gay relationship with a guy?
Okay, I'll show a picture, but don't say the name and don't show the picture.
All right. If you don't think they, them, she, the her dresses like a woman on weekends, you're out of your mind.
Literally, do me a favor, Christine. Bring up a picture of Hannah Gatsby and put it right next to your ex-boyfriend.
Wow. Oh my
I
God.
prefer the penis with a trans woman.
Christine thinks this guy will beat me up.
I didn't say that.
I don't know.
Boom. Christine
might.
dated Hannah Gatsby.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, it's exactly the same person.
It's the same person.
Except your girl smiles better. Hannah can't smile unless there's a ham in front of her. Wow. That's crazy. That is nuts.
My prime.
Oh, God.
Kick it.
So angry.
That's so funny.
Oh, Christine still jills to those pictures.
Uncanny.
I mean, it's
It is,
crazy how much they look alike.
Yeah.
So he used to dress like a woman.
All the time.
No, they went to Rocky Horror Picture Show. We knew some of the guys that were like in the thing. But he didn't dress up
what's
all
that?
the time.
She said in the
show.
thing.
The show, they like helped lead the show.
It's
when
a
people would
movie.
all go to but there's people that like get
They
up
go to
and
the
do
movie
live
and it's a
stuff.
show. They do the show at the movie.
Yeah.
And you know.
Huh? Because my
Interesting. Whoa.
Well, I'm going to tell you.
Mr. Throwing it all over here at me.
Because my sister used to hang out with a bunch of orange peels back when she was a kid.
Oh.
Yeah, and I remember one time, me and my sister, when the stepdad used to beat us and hit us and all that, we separated. We became two. We didn't really hang out. She went to Survive. I went to Survive, and then she
gave your cousin head. You gave your cousin head.
I didn't.
See, look, they
And then she went with all these people. She went with a bunch of orange peels that love this.
Sure.
And they had their like this big old Oldsmobile. They used to call it Massingale was the name of the car, and they'd all pile in and they'd go to the Rocky Horror and they'd practice in the park. Practice, yeah, because they would go here and you have to do the whole show.
That's what Christine's transvestite boyfriend did.
Yeah.
He would go be part of the show.
Yeah, that's what they do. I've never been.
I don't think he was part of the show. Or this guy we knew question.
Then why did he wear fishnets?
Because that's part of it. Everybody dresses up.
Everybody
No, you don't
dresses
have
up.
to.
Well, they do.
Then why wouldn't you choose to be Meatloaf?
He was an orange peel too.
Why don't you just,
Jay, he was trying something.
why don't you try to be Meatloaf or maybe be Brian Bostwick? What's his name?
Am I good? Jim, am I good?
Bruce Bostwick? What's his name?
Barry Brown.
Barry Bostwick. Be Barry Bostwick.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's not fun to be Barry Bostwick. It's funner to be the transvestite. I get it.
It's not.
Huh?
No, it's not.
How do you know?
I don't.
All right.
I will tell you that I would have less fun wearing fishnets.
You dressed up like a transvestite and let them shoot you
She's
for
still,
a
in,
show at Stand Up
she's
New
still in
York.
love with this guy.
What?
She's still in love
Whoa,
with this guy.
whoa.
There's
I
a
can't
time.
find the video anywhere, but you
Zip
did
it.
that.
It's
Hang
fine.
on.
Sure.
Hang on.
Talk about this plenty on the show.
Slow down. I've never heard about it.
Yeah. It's
Hang
rough.
on. Hang on one second.
Please.
I've never heard about it.
Right.
So I would like to, because as soon as
I'll be happy to tell you.
I told you that how I knew about this, my sister, you came at me pretty quick, like, oh, you went, but I
Absolutely.
didn't. How you dressed like a woman,
Right.
but not as a teenager, as a kid, not as a man, not in your 20s.
In my early 30s.
In your 30s, you put woman's clothes on.
Yeah.
And fishnets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makeup, heels.
You put heels on.
Yeah. It was
And
brutal.
makeup. And
Yep.
a wig? Or did you use your
Yeah.
own hair?
Yeah. I
think a
don't know.
wig.
I still don't know. I don't really know why you did it or agreed to it.
I'll
Money.
tell you why.
Money.
His inner passion.
Yeah, my passion came out.
He couldn't fight it anymore.
The passion of the orange peel.
I hope you find a secret closet in your new house with just a bunch of chubby women clothes in it, just a blouse, an XL blouse. We should make a bet. Our next bet that we do, for something, it should be the other one has to dress like a woman for the show.
For the whole show? Mm-hmm. But a beautiful woman. Like you're going to get done up right.
I mean, yeah, you have to look great.
Okay.
Yes. But you can, I will say this, you can park somewhere else and Uber over. We can't be showing up at our parking lot. I'll never live it down. I'll have to go to another parking lot. And I love that parking lot.
You'll have to go to the parking lot that day.
No.
You might win.
Buddy, I know, but if I don't, I'll have to move. I can't.
No, you just go, it's just a bit. They'll understand.
No, because
Yeah,
they're
explain
Spanish
it to
dudes.
them.
El Bito.
They're going to be like, you look good.
El Bito.
I like you like that. You look good.
No,
You
El
have to
Bito.
smoke a
El
cigar.
Bito.
No, I
El
want-
Bito. Smoke a cigar at the same time.
I'm going to get my car, and there's going to be one in the front seat with his cock out.
Hell yeah.
Hello, Mrs. Kelly.
I'd say from the second you get out of the car, just fart a lot. Fart and burp.
I like farts. It makes me hungry. It reminds me of my mama.
The good thing is I've searched and searched for this video though, and it's like it's
So-
erased from the internet. You can't find it anywhere.
Well-
That you are. So there's a video of you in a woman's dress.
It seems to be pretty erased. I don't know. But it was for nothing. It was.
Someone could-
Fatigate probably has it. Oh, John Fatigate probably has it. You could get it. I don't care. It was they were doing a promo for something at Stand Up New York. They offered me money, is what it was. I was broke. Listen, I was karaoke DJing for $200 a week.
So there is a price on your slutness.
Sure. What I definitely wasn't doing was doing it for fun with my friends,
Hang on.
like fucking a bunch of orange peels.
No, you did it because you're a hoe.
I did because I'm a slut.
You're a, Jay's a hoe.
I didn't say I wasn't a dirty little slut.
There's a certain price. We can get him to do one of those parties. One of those.
Can we do a lock-in party where everybody goes to work on me, or I'm blowing everybody?
We should do it. Forget about the cellar party next year. We just have a lock-in party with Jay.
Yo, how about me? Listen. Besides Christine, all of fucking what is it? 5 of us.
Yeah.
We're the lock-in party people. We have to entertain a bunch of men in a lock-in. How do we do it?
Oh, we'll tell you how we do it. We get that juicy rump from DJ Lou, put that on the table.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to see that thing where I'm sitting on a guy's lap and for the camera he's spreading my asshole and really showing the hole to everybody, and I just gotta sit there and look backwards like I don't care.
Yeah,
I
but
don't care.
You know, there's gonna be a line behind Cutie Jacob.
Oh, absolutely, Jacob. You are gonna get wailed on, dude.
He's gonna be the white girl in the crew.
Dude, absolutely. I was gonna be like, yo, I want the teensy one.
I want the teasy one with
Yeah.
abs.
They want to see the top of their dickhead going along your spine when they fucking enter you.
So,
But yeah, so I wore the thing for that, and it was like, I hated it. It was awful. But
wait a minute. I want to say one thing. I want to stop.
Sure.
So you put the makeup on. You
Yeah.
must have. Everybody likes getting makeup put on.
no.
Listen, everybody likes getting the makeup put on because
You
it
do.
feels. Hang on, it feels good when you get in the eye. And who did your makeup? Christine?
No, somebody
wasn't
at
there.
some
You had a-
makeup artist
You
they
had a
hired.
professional. And were you?
I mean-
were you sitting there going? "Pff, oh, were you talking it up and hey and like would you do your like that?
Oh, I'm sure I was making him laugh, but
Yeah.
no, I don't. I don't even like getting the makeup you have to get as a man on when you're filming stuff.
Yeah,
It takes
because-
forever.
Yeah, because you don't like it because it doesn't make you pretty.
Right. It doesn't make me beautiful. This is just guy makeup.
So when you put the fishnets and the high heel on the dress,
I
and all
felt
the
alive
makeup-
for the first time in my life. For the first time in my life, everything felt right. I'll say it. And that's when I gave my cousin head. My cousin head. You guys in the yay? You in the Adolf? You guys listen to the Adolf?
No, you just made me bite my lip.
Hey, do you guys listen to Adolf at all? I gave my cousin head. It's when I gave my cousin head.
What if you know people say I found myself? What if that really happened? What if you put all that stuff on? You're like, this is stupid, and all of a sudden
Just a complete awakening.
you looked in the mirror and you're like, this is who I am.
Oh my God, that's right. Kitty cat. You've been kitty cat your whole life.
You know how happy Christine would be if she got to live with a woman?
No.
She'd be like, we could just shop together.
No, Christine would have been a fantastic lesbian.
Yeah?
She'll dive in, all in on some gooch, but she does not want to spend
Can we say
lots
gooch?
of time.
We say gooch.
She does not want to spend substantial kicking it time with a romantically involved girl.
Have you ever been with a gay guy, Christine?
Aggressively, she's tried.
No, I had crushes on a guy that ended up being gay when I was like in middle school.
But you never went with a gay guy.
Something about the smell of turd on their dicks did something to her,
Yeah, it does something to all of us.
doesn't it?
No,
Though?
I've never
Yeah.
dated a bisexual. I mean, I've only dated 3 people. None of them were gay or bi.
You've only dated 3 people.
Yes.
She fucked
like,
everybody.
yeah, I fucked everybody, but I only date 3 people.
At least you know your boundaries.
I don't date.
Christine's been out to dinner, not on her dime, 3 times in her life, but she has fucked hundreds.
So anyways, this WrestleMania, to wrap it up before we go to break, just to wrap all this up, that night was great. The first night, Saturday night, was great. All the turns, it was exactly. It's a male. What is it? It's a male soap opera. It's like this holy shit stupid soap opera that you buy into, and it was awesome. On Sunday night was the other main event with Cody, right?
Yeah.
And John Cena, which they've been building with The Rock for months.
Is it true that at the end of this, Cena says, fuck Israel, free Palestine?
No, that was Coachella.
Oh.
That was
Okay,
Coachella.
I confuse WrestleMania for Coachella a lot.
So what happened, dude? It was so anticlimactic, and the fans are nuts. They're going crazy because Cena just there was no Rock. Rock didn't show up, which
Didn't even show up.
didn't show up. There was no big guest
I
appearance.
showed up here yesterday.
And
I was
that-
leaking.
and it didn't show up. And then, which he was part of the storyline, by the way. He's the one who got Cena, turned Cena heel.
Yeah.
He gave him the old cut the throat thing and made him. So
And then Cena made his weird monkey face.
yeah, exactly. Everybody was expecting The Rock to
This is
show
so
up.
weird.
And then the ending of it was Cody Rhodes, which is a 3-year build-up to his story to get the belt. It's crazy. He lost the belt by Cena was begging him not to hit him with the belts. And he was like, you're going to have to make, please, no. And then Cena was like, oh, and then he hit him and knocked him out with the belt and then tapped him out. It was such an anticlimactic ending for everybody.
Cody Rhodes lost.
Cody Rhodes lost the belt to John Cena, but in a very stupid way.
Yeah, but he's going to just get it back before Cena's done after this year, right?
Well, Cena's got a whole year left. I don't know, dude. It was just, you got this 69,000 people in arena, and last year was so epic.
Isn't it so funny that
the lights went out, and the Rock came out, the lights went out, and the Undertaker appeared, chokeslammed the Rock for Cody to get the belt. It was epic. This year, it was so anticlimactic. I don't know what happened.
It is so funny. The person you're actually mad at, though, what's so funny about this is writers. It's got nothing to do with the wrestlers. Just do what they're told.
They're giving Triple H shit because he's the guy who comes up with this stuff. But what was the singer again? What's his stupid name? He stinks.
No, nobody else watches WrestleMania here.
The singer that was there. Can you
no one knows because we don't watch WrestleMania at all.
Christine,
I'm looking it up.
what is
Everybody here was busy watching the
I don't
special.
even know because I don't. He showed. They have him show. He was the big guest. Nobody gives a fuck about this guy.
Liberace?
Playboy Cardi?
No.
Was it Travis Scott?
Travis Scott. Yeah, he was there. He stinks.
cousin hand.
It stinks.
That's
It
different
sucks.
auto-tune.
He sucks so bad. Nobody cares about him. And then he shows up and he walks out like he's the shit. Nobody in wrestling gives a fuck about Travis Scott. He comes out and then Cody fucks with him. He goes. It just sucked.
Wrestling is doing. Listen, from my friends who love wrestling, Tony Hinchcliffe.
He did a roast.
I think Bert. No, I know.
Yeah.
It's, he got in shit for his thing too because he made fun of someone who had their neck broken. Seriously, he made a joke about Big E, and now Big E had made a statement. It was like, "Hey man, people are gonna laugh if they want to laugh, but it's like it's pretty serious neck injury."
It's like when they did roast. They did roast with UFC. Did them for a minute when they
Bad
first
idea.
came out.
Terrible idea.
And they don't get it.
They don't
get
take they
jokes.
take themselves very seriously.
Yeah.
These guys, especially wrestlers, because they know what they're doing is fucking silly. They're wearing glittery underwear and rolling around with guys.
Yeah, but,
they understand that it's like a silly thing. They don't want to feel like they got to take themselves a little seriously.
I think Adam Hunter was doing roasts with the UFC guys, but the UFC guys who were murderers. They were like, "Hey man, shut the fuck up." They didn't understand.
Yeah,
they don't understand what that.
Hey, Vanderlei Silva, you got a face that not even a mother could love. What did he say? What? Just monsters. But Tony, no, I love seeing my friends get it. But when I was a wrestling fan, I would have fucking hated that because, and I did as I got a little bit older. I never got excited about when Rodman came in for NWO. Karl Malone joined the NWO for a minute or something. Or Diamond Dallas Page, Karl Malone joined. Jay Leno came out and did something with somebody one time. They had when they would do those, I was like, wow. You're not even giving the people who enjoy this and want to live in like
we don't care.
This
about
is
him.
sort of real. No, you've really let it out. So the problem is when you're having Bert come on, I think it's great for Bert. Bert had a blast, and Schultz, and these guys are having so much fun doing it. But the obvious nature that like, oh, look who's in the audience, a guy who's promoting a special that just came out on Netflix. Oh, and now he's got a problem with one of the wrestlers.
But those, I disagree. I think those appearances leading up to it are great. But this is
because they're out of nowhere.
This is the final match. This is a build-up, and you have this knucklehead walk out who stinks, has no charisma. You don't have The Rock. Stone Cold was there. You don't have Stone Cold come out and do something, help Cena turn heel and fuck up Cody. You could have had any wrestler there that would have, the place would have went ballistic, and nobody gives a shit about this asshole.
Because it's always the stuff. It's the halftime show is for the ladies at the Super Bowl. This is they're trying to entertain a lot of people here, so this is for young people.
Yeah, but young people don't watch this. This is for fat, old, middle-aged guys who love
That's
soap
depressing.
opera.
It's supposed to be for teenagers.
Huh?
I thought it was for kids.
It's supposed to be for kids and teenagers.
It's for teenagers and guys.
Travis Scott does seem like a weird choice, though.
It just
well, no,
stinks.
it's not because they're trying to listen. Here's what it is. Travis Scott's famous. He's a fan of wrestling, clearly.
It stinks.
But he's a fan of wrestling, so he gets a chance to do it. And listen, I think it's neat these guys get to do it, but when I was a pure wrestling fan, I would have been annoyed if they're constantly like, this could be more show, and now they're doing a 5-minute storyline here that Andrew Schultz and Logan Paul have this beef that has to be settled in the fucking ring for 5, and then it goes nowhere. It's not like Schultz is back next week to keep the storyline going. It's a promo. It's Hulk Hogan coming out and going, you guys like beer? Drink real American beer. Boo! All right, I love you guys too, brothers.
Yeah, but you could have had any wrestler come out at this point that was there, and all of them were there this weekend, but this guy is not. Look at him. Nobody cares.
Dude, you're selling the Travis Scott. It's crazy.
He sucks. Stone Cold should have came out.
What are you more into Yadoff? Give him cousin hand.
The Rock should have came out, and it would have went nuts. And they missed it.
Funny enough,
huh?
Roman Reigns and The Rock, cousins. Do you think one of them gave each other hand? Oh no, he hurt Travis Scott. Can I say something? Flip that back a second. Travis Scott, for being a little skinny mini, fat dumper. You see the curve on this guy's shitter? This guy's like DJ Lou territory.
It's just terrible. He can't even sell it.
Yeah, how could he? He's a super skin wrestler. Look at that bump, though, huh? Did you see it?
Guy's nice bump. Yeah, I mean Cody's hot too, but
yeah, I don't like that kind of spiky short hair like that.
You don't like that?
Where it's like porcupine, just one length the whole way around. Oh. Not my jam at all.
I like it.
I know we have to take a break. We're way past break time. We'll be right back. It's the Bonfire. Yeah, I thought we were going to do it to Cult of Personality. I got so excited. Can we come back with that? Do you call your mom every day? Or do you only call her on special occasions or just once in a blue moon? Doesn't matter, because Steven Singer Jewelers wants to help you tell the moms in your life every single day how appreciated they are. And that's why he's introducing the new limited edition 24-karat gold dip Blue Moon Rose for Mother's Day. Skip the flowers that die in a week. Steven Singer Jewelers' signature gold dip roses are the real roses dipped in real 24-karat gold and guaranteed to last a lifetime. Give her something she can look at all year long and remember how loved she is. Picture a brilliantly bright blue rose with diamond-like sparkles. The blue rose symbolizes rarity and admiration, which makes it a perfect gift for moms. This forever gift of a real long-stem 24-karat gold dip rose has Steven's full lifetime guarantee. It comes to you in that impressive gift box and your own personalized Mother's Day note. Shipping is always free, and you can order right now exclusively at IHateStevenSinger.com. Hurry up right now because they're not going to be restocked or stacked. And supply is very limited. Nothing says I love you like a real, authentic Steven Singer 24-karat gold dip rose that lasts forever. Only available from Steven Singer Jewelers in Philadelphia or online at IHateStevenSinger.com.
You said it, honey.
Thank you, Mom.
The #1 pro wrestling show on the planet, Busted Open, is now on Faction Talk, Channel 103. This is Dave LaGreca. Hear me alongside my rotating cast of Hall of Famers and pro wrestling legends every weeknight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Faction Talk. A daily breakdown of everything going on in the world of pro wrestling and a ton of laughs along the way. It's Busted Open, now, weeknights at 9 p.m. Eastern on Faction Talk, Channel 103, and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
The temperature is rising. The flowers are blooming. and happy.
Rồi, xin chào tất cả các bạn. Mình rất vui khi được gặp lại các bạn trong video này. Và hôm nay thì mình sẽ xin chia sẻ đến các bạn về những thông tin mới nhất liên quan đến thị trường ô tô. Hôm nay thì sẽ có một cái tin tức mà liên quan đến cái xe ô tô cỡ B thành trì cuối cùng của sedan tại Việt Nam. Thông tin chi tiết như sau. Ngoại trừ cỡ B thì nơi có những Vios, Ascent hay là City thì còn lại ở những phân khúc khác thì xe gầm thấp, trong đó chủ yếu là sedan, thì chỉ đang còn gọi là sống toi thóp. Thị trường ô tô Việt trong tháng 3 đã khởi sắc trở lại. Sau gần 2 tháng đầu không mấy thuận lợi thì hầu hết những cái phân khúc đều tăng trưởng, ngoại trừ các cái mẫu xe phổ thông gầm thấp. Doanh số các mẫu xe trong phân khúc A, C, D đi ngang hoặc là giảm, kéo thị phần giảm xuống thì doanh số của những cái mẫu sedan cỡ B có nhiều mẫu xe tăng trưởng rất là mạnh. Cụ thể, doanh số của phân khúc xe gầm thấp cỡ A, B, C và D trong quý 1 lần lượt là 1.422, 7.785 và 1.630 và 550 xe. Đối với phân khúc A và C thì đây là cái quý có cái mức bán thấp nhất trong 3 năm trở lại đây. Đối với phân khúc BD thì là thấp thứ nhì. Trong đó thì phân khúc B chỉ hơn quý 1 của 2024 là 7.734 xe. Còn phân khúc D cũng chỉ hơn mức bán của quý 1 2024 là 526 xe. Những cái mẫu xe gầm thấp bán chạy nhất hầu hết đều thuộc phân khúc B. 3 cái mẫu đứng đầu phân khúc là Vios, Ascent và City đều có doanh số trên 2.000 chiếc trong quý 1. Tổng cộng đóng góp hơn 55% thị phần xe phổ thông gầm thấp trong đầu quý năm 2025. Những cái mẫu xe này bán chạy vì chi phí sử dụng thấp, giá cả phải chăng. Do đó được nhiều khách hàng và doanh nghiệp lựa chọn làm xe dịch vụ. Các cái mẫu xe gầm thấp thì đang thoái trào tại thị trường Việt Nam bởi xu hướng chuộng xe gầm cao, CUV và SUV trong những năm qua. Xu hướng này thì không chỉ khác biệt ở Việt Nam mà còn diễn ra ở nhiều nơi trên thế giới. Các chuyên gia lý giải rằng bên cạnh cái tính đa dụng, chinh phục được nhiều loại địa hình, không gian để đồ rộng, tầm quan sát vị trí ngồi cao, những cái điều này đã khiến cho nhà sản xuất ô tô dồn lực và tài nguyên ra mắt những cái sản phẩm gầm cao và loại bỏ dần các mẫu xe gầm thấp. Chính vì thế trong nhiều năm trở lại đây thì cái mẫu xe gầm cao giá rẻ đã ra đời với thị phần ngày càng lớn. Bên cạnh đó thì sự xuất hiện của các cái mẫu xe điện phổ thông tại thị trường Việt Nam cũng đã góp phần chuyển dịch cái thị hiếu của khách hàng. Hầu hết các xe điện phổ thông gầm cao lác đác một vài dòng như là BEV đều có ở phân khúc tiền tỷ. Những cái chia sẻ vừa rồi thì cũng đã kết thúc video của mình. Xin chào, hẹn gặp lại các bạn trong các video kế tiếp.
Radio is here to make your days even brighter. Playing nothing but feel-good hits to put a pep in your step. Listen to our collection of happy radio channels anytime at home with the SiriusXM app on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or other internet-connected devices.
I want to learn how to cook, but I keep ordering takeout.
I plan to rearrange my closet, but I stopped after picking the clothes up off the floor.
Accomplishing goals is hard, but when your goal is to learn a new language, Babbel makes it easy. In just 15 minutes a day, Babbel's award-winning language learning app will help you start speaking another language. Start having conversations in as little as 3 weeks.
Comment tu t'appelles?
Comment tu t'appelles?
Vous êtes d'où?
Vous êtes d'où?
Babbel's bite-sized lessons make it easy to learn words and phrases you'll actually use. So when someone asks,
"How's your French going?"
you can say,
Babbel est amusant et facilite grandement l'apprentissage d'une nouvelle langue. Et cela ne prend que 15 minutes par jour.
When you want to really learn another language, it starts with Babbel. Babbel, language for life. Celebrating 10 million subscriptions sold. Now try Babbel for free at babbel.com. Just go to babbel.com and start learning a new language today. That's Babbel.com. BABBEL.com.
The countdown is on for the 2025 NFL Draft, presented by Bud Light. Catch all 7 rounds, 3 days, live from Green Bay. It all starts Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Watch every pick live with NFL Network draft coverage presented by Verizon. Also streaming on NFL Plus and on ESPN, ABC, and ESPN Deportes. Don't miss a moment. The first round of the NFL Draft, live this Thursday. Visit NFL.com/draft for more information. Subscription required for NFL Plus.
Business owners, have you ever considered cashing out and selling your company? If so, it could be worth a lot more than you think. If your business has annual revenues of $10 million to $250 million, you need to call the experts at Carnegie Point. With over 20 years of experience, we specialize in helping business owners like you navigate the process of selling your company smoothly, confidentially, and for the best possible price. Did you know that depending on your industry, you can potentially sell for 5 to over 10 times your annual net earnings? This means that we typically sell our clients' businesses at valuations of $20 million to over $200 million. We know that selling your business can be a big decision. That's why we take the time to understand your goals and guide you through every step of the process. Call Carnegie Point for your free company financial analysis and our expert opinion on what your business is worth. Call 800-945-6440. That's 800-945-6440. Or visit carnegiepoint.com.
Struggling with toe fungus? Gross! Kick it to the curb with Tiniocide. That's right, Tiniocide is your ultimate solution for fast-acting relief. Fungus doesn't stand a chance against Tiniocide by Dr. Blaine. Don't believe me? Then trust our 100% money-back guarantee. You'll see results in as little as 2 days. Pull into a Walmart store now and reach for the box with the nail clippers on the outside. Grab your Tiniocide and take the first step toward healthier feet today. Remember, for quick and effective relief, it's Tiniocide. Available at Walmart right on the bottom shelf in the foot care aisle.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
There's never been a more critical time. Fox News Media brings America together.
All right, Tim Dillon. Well, you're doing a good job. And
thank you.
I think we need a new rule, and the rule's got to be comedians, no topic is off limits. You can say any word you want to say, and if you don't like them, don't watch them or don't go to their show. Right. That's called freedom. I'd like to live in a free country.
Yeah, that is free. Hey, campers, this is Tim Dillon, and you're listening to The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he opens up with Eruption.
Enjoying the show.
What is that? So, anyways, yeah, look at this. Little Van Halen.
He's so good. I think he follows me too, but only because
69,000
Corey
people.
Glover.
Listen to this.
Oh! He got the dreads back.
It's a CM Punk song, theme song. Because this is they sing every time he comes out.
That's great.
Yeah.
Corey's like a great guy.
Great dude. He's actually really good friends with Ralph. So that's how I got to know him.
I mean, this was...
Jelly Roll was there.
Yeah.
He really is losing weight, man.
I think he lost like 100 pounds.
100 plus.
Yeah, can we stop? But everybody's doing Majerno. They're injecting. It's happening.
Of course.
Can we not? I don't want to act like he's fucking working hard. He's sticking something in his gut.
Anyone who tells me anyone who asks me what I'm doing, I say I'm doing Majaro. I don't take stolen valor.
I
don't take stolen valor.
But he's just sticking his gut and then doing shit. Okay.
Yeah. Is he saying he's not?
Nah. He looks great. Of course he is.
He's lost so much weight. It's crazy.
Bobby, we say you look great, and you had your stomach removed.
Yeah, and my stomach, it was 2 years ago, and now I have to work out to keep it right.
You dump if you eat too much.
All right. Well, how dare you bring up my dumps? That was a personal dumping.
Bobby Everybody knows about your dumps.
Jay made me dump in Nashville. Yeah, how great was that, dude?
That's awesome.
Here, the intros, when they come out, is pretty epic. And this is what people love about WrestleMania is when they come out, their walkouts. And this walkout was fucking insane.
I only went once. I thought it was really fun. It's just like a really
Christine,
extravagant live event.
If we could get into it, I have a hard time. I'm not having an easy time doing it. But if we can get into it, there's so many fun things on like the right days. There's like the big it all comes down to this events or Sunday nights, and they're free on Peacock always. I know. I just can't give a fuck.
Me and Patrice used to watch every Monday Night Raw. We'd call each other on the phone because you had to watch it live. There was no TiVo. Or
Yeah.
We would call each other.
Well, there was TiVo, but none of us could afford it.
There was actually no TiVo at that time. TiVo came after. When we first moved to the city, we would just go on the phone. Don't correct my life.
Time record your VCR?
You guys telling me about my life. I lived it.
You have a VCR, though. You could have a VCR.
We're not doing a VCR and then watching it. We would call each other.
I would.
Jay, well, you wouldn't have. Cause,
I did, though.
Well, that's because you're an orange peel back then. Just looking for love. But we would call each other and have so much fun. And even Burr would be in the room, too, because we lived in the same place. We would have so much fun just buying into this shit and laughing at The Rock. And I mean, The Rock would come out and say stupid. His eyebrow would go up. And it was the People's Elbow was the worst finishing move of all time. There's no way it could ever do anything to anybody.
Oh, the only thing worse than it was the leg drop. Compress your own spine to barely hurt somebody.
Yeah, it's so stupid. But we had so much fun. Dude, if you could just, for a second, get into it, and we would have the best time. But all you need is a little info on who's who and what's what.
But here's the big problem, though, is then we start turning into fucking Sam. You get wrestling with Sam in the mornings and wrestling with Jay and Bob in the afternoons. That sucks, dude.
Listen, we do it once a year. We do WrestleMania, and we'll do SummerSlam. That's
Bennington
it.
talks about it, too. 3 wrestling shows.
Wrestling is the biggest thing. It's the biggest it's been since
Faction talk. We're a wrestling faction.
It's the biggest. It's biggest it's been since The Rock and Stone Cold, the Attitude Era. It's as big as it's ever been right now.
Well, because Vince McMahon's taking shits on chests.
Of course. Slow him down a bit.
My girlfriend made me watch this, and I got into it. I was digging it, and she was telling me all the little info, a little bit too much info, but I loved it at the end.
You need the info to buy into the story, and once you get into it, it's pretty fun.
Yeah,
and that's why everybody was so mad, because they kind of fucked it up for Cody, but in my brain, they fucked it up for a reason. Like, they want people to be mad. They want people talking, going, that sucked. They should have done. I mean, you have grown men screaming and yelling that Cody Rhodes got robbed. He got robbed at WrestleMania. And it's so funny.
I know. Fighting about someone that's completely scripted is so funny. They go, how did the ref not see that his leg was on the rope? You're supposed to stop the count when his leg's on the rope. And he didn't see that. They got to take the belt back.
Yeah. That's why I was actually.
Dance.
If you talk to Tony Hinchcliffe, totally into it, loves it. Of
course.
If you talk to him, like I was talking to him about it on Friday night. I was trying to get him to tell me because I think he knew a little something about something, but he wouldn't tell me.
WrestleMania,
which I respect because he, But Sam Roberts, the same thing. That like if you talk to Sam about it, he'll lead you on and let you go down there, but he doesn't give anything away. So
I don't know if I could like get into it, but I did have a lot of fun going to it. I think the live event, whether you know the storylines or not, it's just like so energetic.
The fact that
it's so funny.
The Undertaker came back up and then he kicked him in the chest and then gave him the People's Elbow.
God bless The Rock though for going and taking care of those titties. He did a great job. He looks fucking. Now he just looks awesome.
Well, dude, yeah, he's awesome, but he's on everything you could be.
No, for sure. But I'm saying they had to change the shape of his tit.
He actually got the titty job, and that's when he started wearing the Versace shirts.
Yeah,
to hide the little titty job.
What did he do to his tits?
He got him.
You see out right outside his areolas, they become little party cones because that's steroid shit. It's bitch tit.
Yeah, he had areola surgery.
And
just on his.
Well, they
niche.
just changed the shape.
He had bitch tits from being big, football, working out, probably some roids here and there, and then the only way to get him out is by getting him fixed. He got him fixed, and then he worked out. So now he looks great.
He looks insane.
He's more jacked than he's ever been.
I'm pretty sure he has to get his blood replaced every month.
Probably.
He has to just go to Germany and have just fucking blood sucked out, filtered.
There you go. You see what I mean? The shape of his actual chest, like they took the bitch tit out.
Yeah, he's a gorilla. He's a silverback
They
gorilla.
raised his.
It looks like they just removed this little part right here, underneath booby flap.
They took his bitch tits
and right on the side of it. They took his bitch tits out. Simple thing.
I would do it. I would do
it says
that.
right there. He had minor. Was it
gynoplastic or something? Right.
Gynecomastia.
Yeah. What's up?
I see Rick Rubin's there. I want to change the subject, but I know the guy's produced some of the greatest albums of all time. I can't stand he does every interview with his bare feet.
Oh yeah.
It's so nasty.
No.
Nobody wants to see your fucking feet.
Rick Rubin, I think.
I don't want to see his feet.
I think Rick Rubin's probably a jerk off. By all accounts of the bands that I like that he's worked with, no one really tells like a look back on it great story, except the early people. Slipknot did a Rick Rubin thing, and who else do we know? So that he just said he was kind of hands off. Slipknot said he goes, I don't know why we paid this fucking guy. He goes, he came in like 3 times and he would go faster and just like leave again and just like, but he told them they all had to meet up and like record in like the Charles Manson murder house or something. It was like they were just like, he sucks.
Christine, can you look up the other live bands at WrestleMania? There was, I forget who was it. There was somebody else that you would have loved. Was it Slipknot? I think Slipknot, not Slipknot. It was goddamn, who was it?
With Rick Rubin?
No, at who opened up for somebody at WrestleMania. There was a live, but it went.
Look at all the live music performances at
That's what I'm
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Well, I just don't know if you know
Was it?
sometimes. Sometimes you need help.
Carrie King.
Slayer.
Was
Slayer.
there?
Slayer, yeah. Slayer.
Yeah.
Carrie King's from Slayer.
Yeah, from Slayer. He
Were
opened
they Rain
up.
and Blood?
No, he was just playing.
Rain and Blood would have ruled.
I don't know. He might have been. I don't know the song. Well, that's the thing with when you go to WrestleMania, you're seeing these, like the fact last year Rhea Ripley had her theme song. The band came out with her and sang with this fucking crazy metal song, and they came out and walked down with her. It was pretty cool.
I told you the other mistake I think they're doing at wrestling now is they're doing the players showing up to the arena thing they do in football and basketball. And they show LeBron coming in with his briefcase and, his little attaché bag and his suit. They're doing that with the wrestlers now. The problem is when the wrestlers are heavy character, it looks ridiculous when you see them in the background. Just like it's like a sexy girl wearing like low sweats and just looks hot. And then when she comes out, she has like kabuki makeup on. She's like,
Damian Priest actually came out. I was actually, when we went back from Nashville, I was on the, it was when I got back from the cruise. I was on the plane with Damian Priest. Who you don't know who he is, but he's a wrestler, and he came out. That was his guy.
I'm upset I missed the era of the Bray Wyatt. That looked like it would have been a lot of fun.
I'll tell you why he was great, and I knew him. I actually hung out with him at Busch Gardens one day.
Well, we can't prove it now. He's dead.
I have photos.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I'll put it up. I'll give it to you.
AI, dude. I can make a photo. When we show you a photo of me and Bray Wyatt right now? Do me and Bray Wyatt having orange peel sex. AI, hey, Siri, orange peel sex. Me and Bray Wyatt.
Stop being an orange peel. It's such a heavy peel.
Bray Wyatt.
So, dude, I was at, he's the sweetest guy in the world, man.
Yeah.
Sweetest dude in the world. I mean, can't tell you how nice he is. But his whole thing was he would go into this character and become this fucking guy and just off his head would just give these weird fucked up speeches.
Yeah,
and
it was a mix of like they said Max Cady. What was the things it was trying to be? Max Cady and something else. It was a switch between.
Yeah, he was.
And then he did the Fiend, which looked like that was kind of a neat thing.
He would go upside down and do the Exorcist 3. No, Exorcist. Remember when the Exorcist
the old lady Exorcist 3.
No.
On the ceiling.
One, the unedited version where she comes down and crab walks upside down.
Yeah.
The lights would go out. He would be upside down crab walking, looking at the guy.
Yeah.
Like, and the lights would come back on. It was fucking
No, Zach
creepy.
Amico did the Bray Wyatt entrance one time at Skankfest. And he came out with the when he had his was about to dangle. He dangled the lantern from his wiener, from his wiener ring, and they had everybody do like the.
Yeah, we do. We literally spotlight him with a phone.
Well, you know what's so funny? Lewis, his whole thing, when he was Louis Gomez on YKWd, we used to give him shit and blah blah blah. And then one day he came in with a rattle and sunglasses, and called himself the rattlesnake.
And the J became important.
And he started. He would say mean things. He'd be like, Louis, what the fuck? He goes, because I'm the Puerto Rican rattlesnake. And we were all like, what the fuck are you doing? It was so stupid. And then I had Kelly Festuca come back on my first live show. I was one of the first podcasts to go live in front of a crowd, and he came out as the Puerto Rican rattlesnake from a wrestler. and came out of the crowd. And the place, it was the first time the fans went nuts because they didn't like Lewis at the beginning. They were like, get him off, he's a fucking idiot. But he turned everybody heel, and he came out through the crowd. Yeah, what's up, buddy? You raising your hand? Yeah.
Jacob, did you turn the heat up a crazy amount? You didn't touch it at all?
No. I didn't touch it.
I had it buried all the way down.
I'm sure you did.
Is it up?
No, I did because it was hot outside today when we walked.
Did someone turn it up?
I didn't.
I turned it up during the break.
Oh.
All the way up.
Yeah.
Wow.
I figured somebody would turn it back down because it was really cold in here.
Oh.
Lou, just take the hit. You did it, and just move on.
Just give us a heads up, bro.
Just go, hey, Lou, this is the one thing I hate.
Because I don't want to discover.
I did it.
I don't want to discover it by the time my neck's sweaty.
Yeah, Lou, because I was feeling hot too, and here's the thing. As fat guys,
please,
when we start to get hot, we think internally we're dying.
I'm thinking. I go. Why am I sweating? I'm not doing anything.
Yeah,
the heat's all the way up.
I'm like, I ate too much. My stomach just broke. I'm dying internally when the heat comes up.
I'm a fat guy too. I get it.
Okay, well, there you go.
I'm sweaty.
Jesus, Lou.
What an orange peel, right? That was a real orange peel.
Real orange peel behavior.
That was a real orange peel move. Dude, I did it, but I thought somebody else was going to do it.
Well, the best was I liked that he waited to see if anyone else would take credit for it first.
Listen,
he was going to just let Jacob eat the shit for it.
He didn't say shit for three
He
minutes.
He looked over at Jacob too. He goes, Jacob, was this you?
He really was waiting for somebody to take the hit.
Well, I don't know how to be.
I mean, it immediately feels better in here, by the way.
Yeah.
Immediately. He went over and whipped that up. Jacob, what the fuck? I mean, how do you take this?
I mean, it was so cold during the pre-tape, so I know why he turned it up.
He can get you guys some long underwear.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was
actually,
awful.
Why don't you go? I'll tell you this. Go to game day with me. We'll hook you up, get you some testosterone, so you guys can be men again.
You know I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
You should.
There's
Game
probably
day,
a way we can get you guys teed up enough to not be a couple of freezing orange peels. A bunch of chili orange peels floating around the
Tell you
fucking
something.
studio.
People love oranges. They hate orange peels. Can we start? Can I not? Christine, can you not bring this clip up? Because my stomach is from
Oh my God.
Well, all right, relax.
You know,
Mafangul. Fungulagat.
Do you remember Lewis at a point just had like 18 different websites that all redirected, and one of them was just kellyfestucasucks.com until you do his tour dates.
It was so mean, dude.
Kelly was a producer on YKWd.
Yeah.
She was the one of the first producers on YKWd, and he used to give her so much shit. But Dan, Dan, he's the sweetest guy in the world, but he jumps in and he would do her voice. And he go, mates and
You're Australian.
cheeses, mates and cheese. I love mates and cheeses. And this Scopo, I don't know where fucking Scopo's been either. But look at Joe. Look at little young face Joe. That's crazy. That was one of the first live podcasts we did. At the Pussycat right there. I used to get the blankets. I used to get Walmart blankets and hang them up like posters all around the fucking place. Here comes Lewis right here. This is when the place went. This is when I first saw. How excited is Dan though?
So he comes out to the Steve Austin music.
Yeah.
Oh, the original Happy Happy Washy Washy skunk shirt.
But he's throwing all kinds of stuff out at the crowd. He's got the mask on.
He's a real ass dude.
This is the beginning of the rattlesnake right here, dude. Look at him. This kid knows how to fucking sell, dude. He knows how to sell.
What is that?
Something dangerous.
Those are meats and cheeses for that fat fucking
Meats and
Australian.
cheeses.
Yeah, that was that fat Kelly Festuca. He went to an Italian deli and he got hanging meats and cheeses to hang from his neck
That's
for
so
Kelly.
fucking funny.
Oh, Kelly's another fatty. She would get fat. She showed up at the podcast really skinny, and then she got fat as the podcast.
Yeah, I
went on.
thought Kelly was cute.
She was cute.
She'd fluctuate. She would fluctuate cute.
Like the rest of us. I mean, look at my stomach, bro.
Bobby,
It is funny. It's like you're leaning forward on it.
you didn't buy a new shirt for like 4 sizes.
That fucking hurt. I don't know why that hurt so much.
She fucking,
I mean,
when she
holy-
goes for it.
Wow. I mean, if I had a thing I could stick into my stomach, I would have.
She swings for it. She swings for it.
At that point, you had to just do hard work. And
She's
I
happy
didn't want
to
to believe
see.
you needed bigger clothes.
She's happy to see that you're hurting.
I mean, I'm hurting, dude. I mean, that stomach is nuts. Look at he's blowing.
She wants to
Look
see
who that is.
your pain.
Oh my God.
That's what's her name? That was Lauren.
Oh, Dave's Lauren.
Yeah,
Nice.
back when she was. I mean, she was just hanging out, like doing extra stuff back then. Look at that, dude. Look how fat I was.
Really living in that.
Yeah, dude, I was a big boy. I'm so glad that we're healthy, Jay. We're rocking it.
I wouldn't not describe myself as healthy.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
What are you? You're about to get so yoked in the fucking.
Well, Swole Academy.
Yeah, Swole Academy is open,
yeah,
dude.
How's your gym?
You want to see it?
I do.
Yeah.
You got it all set up?
Yep.
I mean, he didn't set it up.
Come over here,
He paid
yeah.
a guy to set it up. But
He paid a guy
he had
to
to hire a man to be a man for Christine.
I was
You
sick.
have a whole workout
No,
regimen
you were sick.
set?
You were sick.
No.
Well, Dick Van Dyke died.
We've got a shit. No.
No, I'm
really?
kidding.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
I mean, he's 100.
He didn't die. He didn't die.
Come here, Jacob. Get over here. I want everybody to hear the microphone. How impressed you are and excited with the setup. Was it a bars?
All right,
the
so
old the old combo.
Jay
rack
is
right
showing
there.
him
Ooh.
his.
Yeah, that's the gym I go.
Yeah.
That's the racket in my gym.
The rack at your gym you go to.
That 100, like
So
300
excited.
people use.
Yeah.
Look at
that rack.
Look at this. Adjustable dumbbells.
Oh, and then there's
Boom.
there's
That's
the
it.
plate tree.
Adjustable dumbbells, baby.
Look at that
Push-ups,
bench.
sit-ups, bands.
Weights.
Look at that red bar.
What's that? Whoa,
Grab
come on.
plate,
Ow,
that's
ow,
beautiful,
ow,
man.
ow, my tit cramped. My tit cramped. Ah, my tit cramped up.
Bobby got a tit cramp.
Oh, my tit cramped. I can't.
There's the speed bag that we have for no reason.
We have
Get
to
it off
figure
me.
out what to do
Go
with
off
the-
me, you piece of shit.
We just have like 3 piles of trash sitting in our driveway. It's blowing everywhere. I don't know what to do. I just need to like figure out somebody to come get it all.
Yeah, you got to throw it in your truck and go to the dump. There's a dump.
Yeah.
You just like, all right.
You could throw cardboard in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
you
to the.
bring it to
you
the
just go to the
recycling.
dump, dude. There's a dump in every town. You just got to call them up. What day it's whatever. Just say I'm coming down. Just go down. Drive down to it.
Yeah.
Put all the shit in the back of your truck. Drive to the dump.
It's a lot of stuff to put in the truck.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I just don't really want to do it by myself.
Yeah, I'd rather just have some piece of shit come get it.
Wow, man, you just got to do something yourself, dude. You got to do some shit.
I do.
What?
I get on 2 to 4 planes a week.
I do that too.
I come in. Yeah.
I hear you. I just had.
Don't you know when to go to the dump?
I just had.
5 seconds?
I hear you. I'm not going to argue with you, dude.
I mean,
I'm not going to. I mean, in New Hampshire, I have to go to the dump. There's no trash.
When you're in New Hampshire, you're hanging.
I'm hanging.
You're kicking it. If I was if I was going to sit around and fuck around for the next 5 days, I'd take the stuff to the dump tomorrow morning.
You're right.
Tonight.
You know what? You're right, dude. You're right. You're right. You're 100% right. I want to talk to you about something.
Okay.
I love when you get interested. You're adorable. Has anybody fucking told you that you're adorable?
No.
Listen.
I tell you you're adorable.
Whatever. Listen, I'm telling you right now, you're adorable.
Thank you.
I told my therapist today. I'm gonna tell you some secret inside therapy shit.
Okay.
I told my therapist today, Big J's adorable.
It's not your fault.
I said it.
You say it's not your fault?
Call me a fucking orange peel if you want to.
No way.
Go ahead. You can call me. I don't care.
Well, let me say, did you give your cousin hand?
No, I didn't. I didn't blow
Then
my...
you're not an orange peel.
Not my cousin. A little closer. Listen, anyway, I'm kidding. Dude, you're special, right? Now, you got, so crowd work stuff, everybody's fucking saying shit about it. Jesselneck just made a post about crowd work.
What did he say?
The problem with him is that he says this stuff, leaving a back door to apologize later. You know what I mean?
What is it? Let's
I
see
don't know.
what
He said
Jesselneck
some stupid shit. But your crowd, right here, this is it.
Is this about it?
This is not about you, I guess, but...
I'm the crowd work comedian of the moment.
What is that? Why are you having fucking...
To get onto
TikTok?
TikTok, she has to do a quiz.
Why do you have to do a quiz? I like that she can't do it. She's failing a quiz. Christine failed a quiz.
She didn't know. She did it right, for sure.
I did it right.
Go back.
Here.
There you go. You got it. Okay. Oh, you got it. You did it.
What stand-up comedy is, they say, well, you ask someone what they do for a living, and then you make a joke on that. You ask someone how long they've been in a relationship, and I think that's garbage. So I just don't do it.
Sure.
Get mad that my hour's shorter, but I'm not going to get into that crowd work, the audience is the show kind of thing that comedy has become. 5 years ago, I would have happily taken questions and messed around with the crowd.
Here's why I disagree with him on
You
this.
ask someone-
I'm going to tell you why I disagree. Stand-up comedy, to me, right, has always been in the moment. In my eyes, you don't know where my jokes are, and you don't know my crowd work is.
Right.
When you leave, you're like, did you make that whole thing up?
Right.
To me, I have always loved that. I've loved that about you, Patrice, anybody, where you don't know what's what, even a tell. These moments of, hey, something happens, and as a stand-up, you get to deal with it and incorporate it into the act. Everybody laughs, and then you go back somewhere into your act. But who knows?
With no argument to what he's saying, I mean, like, if you just go, where are you from? What do you do? And I can stop that. Sure, I agree. That's garbage.
Well, 100%.
Like,
There's a lot of garbage.
If you're just going to leave it at what do you do? I mean, I ask, what do you do to several people in the audience?
That is the comedy gods, and they agree with me.
Got you.
Anyways, that was the orange peel alert.
Orange peel alert.
Somebody's cold in the room.
But they're and by the way, sometimes you ask somebody what they do, and there is like a real path to go down there. But usually that's just like what do they do is giving you a sense of them. If they're a boring person or a rugged person, you know what I mean? You can kind of tell.
But if you look at your
it's the beginning of something.
If you look at your crowd work, your references, the things that you say, the things that you come up with in the spot are so wild. Like, there's certain things you say, I'm like, where the fuck, whoever said that thought it, and how'd you get that reference to bring that up in this situation? And it's immediate. It's
the racist cow was pretty fun. I saw that clip. I think we saw the thing.
Buddy, it's so good. And not only did you do one, you did two, and you murdered. There was no. A lot of times with crowd works, there's these moments of quiet to get to the build up of the crowd work.
Yeah.
Your crowd work, there's no build up. It's constant. It's constantly from this to this to this to this. It's like almost like a killer set. Like I murder. I like to go up and kill the whole time I'm up there.
Mm-hmm.
You do the same thing, and you did that with 2 crowd work specials.
Well, I like to fill. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. I like to. You can tell when I'm pacing, it's material. Like when because I feel the confidence in pace.
Right.
But if I'm doing crowd stuff, that's why I try to let it be a dull moment, because if you show yourself thinking, well, it's the joke. This is so boring for people probably, but like when we were watching some other crowd work stuff before mine came out, and I was kind of like seeing where it held up to things, and we were watching. Do you remember I was showing you the thing, and I was like, they're stopping on their thinking parts.
Yeah.
Like you asked a question, they gave you an answer, and
give an example of it. Just give an example of it to me, so people.
Well, it's more because you almost need to narrate what's happening. It's just that when they come back. With something.
It's more like, so what do you do for work?
Plumber.
Plumber, huh? Plumber? You go to school for plumbing? It's that shit, right?
Right. But should be, you can prod a little bit more at plumber. This is like a blue collar guy. So my joke, not that it's, again, even like, just like very quickly it goes like blue collar. If he's with a chick, you're going to make fun of the idea that maybe she's, being aggressively kept under thumb by him because he's a psychotic play. He's probably just a sweet guy, but like that's what I'm saying. You just like start building a story like out on it.
And the fact that you can say something like that fast and make a judgment call. You actually told a story about this couple that doesn't exist, and it's him actually abusing her.
Yeah.
They're both. Everybody's laughing, but most importantly, them are laughing, and then it just keeps going on. I think.
This time they are laughing.
YouTube right now, youtube.com/@BigJOkerson.
Make a thumbnail.
Well, I'll ask you a question. Have you gotten anything from people like, hey man, Jacob, when he smiles, you got to enjoy it because it's few and far between.
Jacob, that's my fucking hot girl picture face.
When you get that little guy giggling, you got to enjoy it because
it does feel good.
It's few and far between.
It feels very good.
You show up, it's like, hey, what's up, Jacob? Hey, Bobby, we're never gonna make it. And you get that, you got to take it in. It's like the sun. I feel like we're out in the sun right now. Hey, look at that. It makes me feel good.
Hot girl pose is great. Come on.
But have you gotten any like feedback from people about like how this is kind of setting the bar for crowd work? You know what I mean? Is it?
Sure. I mean, some fans have said some lovely things, but I mean, ultimately, it's. I mean, like to me, I find I read more of the the horrible negativity is what the ones I like. Someone goes, "This is fine, but you should have just done the one." Like stuff like that. You're like, all right.
Yeah, but I didn't.
First one was better, but I'm here for the algorithm.
I didn't mean that. I meant it that you should have done one big one when I wrote that.
Oh, got you. Should have been 1 3-hour piece.
I really had to fucking push that one in.
A 2-hour
Christine was looking at me like mad. She got mad at me. Did you fucking write that to him?
No, what else? Didn't Jeselnik come out about something else?
Skank.
He hasn't come out. Whoa, hey.
He's, I think he sort of has.
I mean, I get what he's saying. It's like the way that crowd work has been portrayed on the internet the last couple of years is, a little crazy.
I respect, listen.
But it is a huge part of comedy.
I know, there's plenty of people I know who do not respect the comedy of Anthony Jeselnik, and they'll just say it's like, just kind of one thing over and over again. I do think he's very funny. I think Jeselnik's very, very funny, but like he's
I do too.
I think he's kind of just like works now and like he's got his audience.
Yeah, but
he's got his audience and it's going to be what it's going to be. He's very funny on the keep showing up, but he's given up on the community of comedy completely. Like he just shits on.
Yeah, but he
shits on all of it except his.
He's self-admittedly just says stuff and doesn't think about it, and then goes back and goes, "I didn't mean that," or whatever it was. It's like I feel like he says these things, and they have so much levity to them. Like this is hot, and then it's like, dude, come on, dude. If you watched you do a set, he'd be like, "That was funny." You know what I mean?
I think so. Yeah,
of course he would. It's like, dude, funny's funny. And
I think we always kind of respected each other's
you guys always liked it. It's so weird to hear stuff like that or anything he does because I was like, you guys always got along.
Well, but I don't. But I swear to God, if he was on here and we said, "What's up with that?" he'd be like, no, I think what you do, I
wasn't talking about you.
I think he's talking about all these other amateur new people that.
Yeah, sure. I mean, he came at Skank
found stand up through not jokes. This crowd work shit in front of their TikTok fans.
Agreed.
And it's like, oh, you're awesome. This is great when you're really not.
Yeah, I don't even disagree with
that. And
that.
you want to say mean shit to me, okay?
Don't
fucking
do that. That's how I'm closing my story at Ari's.
Comedy.
You want to say mean fucking... I drove down here... And you want to say mean fucking shit to me? Well, don't fucking do that.
Look in the fucking eye.
I saw her last night, her and her husband at the stand last night at a sitting at the table. I just walked by. I was like, hey, guys.
You really
just keep going.
You're really sad.
No.
He's doing... Bert's doing Jennifer Hudson, which means he's going to do the Gauntlet.
Oh, my God. I thought you brought something up where he was... I thought he was sick.
Oh, no, he's not
You
sick.
brought it up and he went, no. And I was like, oh, Bert died. Fucking great.
Where's the J Hud show? Is it out in L.A.?
No, I think it's here.
It's here.
Yeah.
It's 100% here. Yeah.
Well, look it up to make sure.
And we need to get that as soon as it's available.
Well, my thing's mostly annoying is that...
Now, let's take bets. Over under. Is he going to take his shirt off and do it?
Yes.
I don't think J Hud's here in New York.
Really? Maybe you're right.
I think so.
It's Burbank.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Is he going to take his shirt off?
Yes.
You think? I say no.
On the Gauntlet?
I say
100%.
I say on the Gauntlet, he's going to wear something fancy. He's not,
on my life, I will not prep him in any. I won't text him or nothing anyway. I swear. You have to swear too.
I would never call him.
Well, you could call to win a bet.
I wouldn't do that. I would never. And also, I'm offended that you'd have to say what you just said because I didn't think you'd do it either. It wasn't
Promise
even.
I won't.
Wasn't even a thought that entered my mind. You little sneaky Philly ass.
But we have a thing that the next person who loses something has to come dressed like Christine's ex-boyfriend.
No, I'm not doing that on this. Not on this one. This is too.
You just said the next thing. So that's why I was giving it.
Wait, whoa.
But you see, you understand? That's why I was keeping it square. We don't have to do it on this one.
I'm gonna back out.
We don't have to do it on this one. I'm just saying that's why. That's what was in my mind when I was giving you the square biz rules. I'm not going to fuck you over, so you have to dress like a lady because it's funny.
Okay.
That's what I was saying.
First of all, I don't know if it'd be funny. It might actually be elegant.
No, it would be funny to trick you into dressing like a woman because I rigged the competition.
But not me dressing like a woman. That might be sexy.
That could be an awakening for you.
I bet you if I dress like a woman, you would be 100%, a little tiny bit of you be like.
I promise you, if I feel any attraction, I'll French kiss you.
All right, great. Perfect. Makes me want to fucking bet.
Right in front of Christine.
Really?
Yeah, and she's going to be blown away because it's going to be more passionate than any kiss I've ever given her in her life.
That actually hurts my feelings.
Me and you.
That's really rude.
In fact, I mean, I would like to do it on one of those spinning things that they have outside, where they take the pictures of us just spinning around New York kissing.
we put a nice Alicia Keys behind it.
Oh, New York, Humpy Duple, where things are happening.
Oh, we could put Yeezy.
And something you. Yadolf.
Yeah, we could put Yadolf.
Give my cousin head. Give my cousin head.
All right.
I like there's an octave jump in that song.
We got to go do Ari's show. We have to go. We have to leave.
Yeah. Well, do you have an ad read?
I do. I do have an ad read, and I have a beautiful ad read. Guess what? You have shows this weekend. You have shows this weekend.
Oh, we don't have to get to it. Yeah, I'm going to be in Tulsa. That is a good one. Bobby's going to be in Comedy Zone, Charlotte, North Cackalack.
Listen, go buy tickets on Friday and Saturday. Buy tickets for Friday and Saturday.
I'm on Friday and Saturday, too. Please buy tickets.
Friday and Saturday. So make sure you buy those tickets. Friday
Watch
and
our
Saturday.
specials.
Watch our special, but watch Jay's special. That's who you watch. Fuck my special. Go watch Jay's special this
And when you're
weekend.
done, put on Bobby's special.
Well, you know what? When you're done, but watch Jay's again.
You're
How's
going to
that?
be in the mood.
All right, here we go. And
action.
Do you call your mom every day or just special occasions, once in a while, once in a blue moon? Steven Singer Jeweler wants to help you tell the moms in your life every single day how appreciated they really are. He's introducing his brand new limited edition 24-karat gold dip blue moon rose for Mother's Day. Skip flowers that die in a week. Steven Singer Jewelers' signature gold dip rose are real roses dipped in real 24-karat gold and are guaranteed to last a lifetime, just like your love for your mom. Give her something she can look at and remember how loved she really is all year long. Picture a brilliantly bright blue rose with diamond-like sparkles. Blue roses symbolizes, guess what? Rarity and admiration, which is what all moms are. They're admired and they're rare. The good ones, which makes it a perfect gift to honor moms. The forever gift of a real long stem 24-karat gold dip rose has Steven's full lifetime guarantee. It comes in this impressive gift box and your own personalized Mother's Day note. Shipping is always complimentary. That means free, people. Order now exclusively at IHateStevenSinger.com. Hurry, because they will not be restocked and supplied. It's limited. Nothing says I love you like a real, authentic Steven Singer 24-karat gold dip rose that lasts forever. Only available at Steven Singer Jewelers in Philly or online at IHateStevenSinger.com.
We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Right here with guest Dan St. Germain and Sean Donnelly. Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Until then, stay crackling.
Yeah, I like it.
Is that good?
Stay crackling.
Is that a good one? Stay crackling.
You bunch of orange peels.
Orange peels? You crackling orange peels?
I got it.